Mm. Hey friends, I'm back again. I'm trying this again, and I have a dentist appointment in a couple hours, so I wanted to come live now to get this out the way. So, once again, I'm nervous, but I'm going to try this every single day until I feel comfortable in my own skin on camera. And I know I can't be the only one that listens to herself, like you listen to your voice or you record a video and you're like, I'm sending this out. I want my friends to see me. And then boom, it's like, nope, delete. That's me on a regular basis. But anyhow, I wanted to talk to you guys today because I know that I cannot be the only one that bought something. And I thought to myself, like, oh, it's that thing, that one thing that you just had to have. And then when you get it, it's like, this is it. You mean I wasted all my time getting everything together? Like, you know, putting your money where your mouth is, and then that one thing you thought was going to be absolutely phenomenal was trash. I know I can't be the only one. So, anyhow, I know I can't be the only one with that. Um, so anyway, you thought that one thing was going to be like this big game changer, and you just couldn't live without it in that moment. And then it's like, boom, hold up, wait a minute. Why did I buy this? Why? It cost so much. And is it living up to the hype? Probably not. See, instantly you start regretting the purchase, or instantly you start regretting the information you received from that expert YouTuber. I mean, it happens to us on a daily basis. So we need to talk and conversate about why we keep falling for the hype. Why do we keep falling for the hype? And why does buyer's remorse always end up somehow messing with our confidence? That is a very good question. And more importantly, we need to know how to flip the script on these FOMO purchases so we could take our power back. So we need to talk about first the trap and how we keep falling for the hype. Because we've all been there before, right? You see it everywhere. There's social media ads, there's commercials, influencers are wearing certain products or they swear by that product. And then we got all the gurus that have this special secret sauce that we all just gotta have, right? Which is crazy, but okay, let's get into it. So, the marketing effect is designed to keep you in that FOMO mode, like you just got to have it mode. I mean, it's designed that way because if you fear missing out on a certain item, it'll keep you stuck on the screen, on the screen, clicking and purchasing. I mean, it's by design, guys. Come on, you know it is. And you're thinking all along that you're going to get something that's magically delicious, like a box of tricks or with oh no, Lucky Charms. Either way, it's magic. So anyhow, I could give you an example. We all have said we're going to get these gym memberships. We're going to be hitting the gym 2, 3 times a day. We're going to make it work, blah, blah, blah. And we know full darn well prior to getting that gym membership that we're not even going to go. Like, come on, we weren't going to go, but we intentionally thought we were going to finally get in shape. But we went twice. We went twice. Or, we all have seen the courses that promise that they're going to make us millionaires overnight, maybe within 90 days, maybe within 6 months. Either way it goes, you spent your cash and now you have nothing to show for it because, you're not even a thousandaire. Like, come on. Okay, preach. I'm going to tell you the only difference right now is that your bank account is lighter because you kept buying into the idea. Are you following me? Okay. So now, since we got that out of the way, let's get to the second act, as I call it. the fallout, because this is where buyer's remorse actually messes with your confidence. And it's much deeper than money. It's much deeper than money. It's not about all the cash you keep wasting. It's not about that. It's about you trusting yourself. And you can no longer trust yourself because you've fallen for the hype so many times that your brain actually registers, am I making the right decision in this moment? Can I even trust myself to make good choices? Can you? Anyway, all the doubt that you start to feel starts to spill all over the place, right? And, and when I say it spills all over the place, it's spilling into your goals, your career, your relationship. I'll give you another example. See, you bought the most expensive skincare line, and yet and still you still have all these blemishes on your face. And don't be looking at my pimple because I ain't called for you. Okay, I ain't sent for you. Don't start that. Anyhow, you bought the most expensive skincare and you still have all these problems with your face because you bought into the hype that you were making a good decision in reference to your skincare. You're still broke out. Now you're feeling down. Sound familiar? Because you believe the hype. And now you hesitate before making any moves because what if you're wrong again? I know I've felt that way before. I can't be the only one. And it doesn't have to do with skincare. It could be like certain food. If you've seen something that said it was organic and healthy, you buy a snack and all of a sudden it's like, ugh, this is disgusting. Why did I buy this? It happens to me all the time. That's why I tend not to go to the store by myself. But there's a turning point. And when the turning point comes, we got to figure out who's really at fault. Who do we blame for us making these bad decisions? Who do we blame? Because, of course, I'm always keeping it 100 here with you guys and being real and intentional about what I'm saying. So I got to make sure I get this right. Oh, yeah. You want to blame the marketers. You want to blame the influencers. You want to blame the YouTube gurus. You want to blame everybody. But did you look in the mirror? Did you take a hard look in the mirror? And perhaps blame yourself for some of these bad decisions? It's not your fault. Uh, it's not their fault that they sold you a dream and you bought into it. I mean, after all, that seems to be the thing nowadays. I talk about it all the time. And that's why I always say, I do not want to be like you. I do not want to be like the rest of you YouTubers. I just want to be me, unapologetically, authentically me. I sit and I spend hours writing all these scripts up. Sometimes I have scripts for a month in advance. I'll write all this stuff up that I want to talk about, and then I never talk about it. Or I'll write it all down and forget what I'm talking about. I just change my mind constantly. This is who I am. This is who I am. What you see is what you get. And anyhow, back to my story. Oh, here's the uncomfortable truth, friends. No one forced us to buy into that dream. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No one forced us to buy into that dream. So instead of you pointing fingers at everyone else, you have to start taking ownership, or else you're going to just fall for the next trap. See, uh, is it a scammer's fault for selling you a lie? Or is it your fault because you believed in the lie? Now let's talk about the shift, because I'm going to give you a few key steps of how you can reclaim your confidence. Okay? Now, first, uh, I have a question for you. Before you hit purchase, do you ask yourself, do I actually need this? Do you ever ask yourself that? Or do you just like the idea of having that item? That's a good question, right? That's actually a two-part question, but it's actually a good question. Because if the answer is, if this item will fix everything, it'll do everything, and it won't do anything, then that's a problem, friend. That's a problem. Step two here. You have to own your own choices without shame. See, we all get played at some point in time, but the key is if we'll learn from our mistakes. So, are you learning from buying things, or maybe not even buying? Maybe you're just taking advice from the wrong people constantly. I mean, it happens every day. I see it every day. I have fallen victim, friends. I have fallen victim. Do you know how many YouTube gurus that I've listened to on a regular basis? And I could probably name five good ones on one hand that actually give me tools that I need to make my channel blossom and come to life. Okay. I'll tell you one that I really like: Marcus Jones. I like him. And I like Mr. Johnson. I think his name's Brian Johnson. I love my guys over at the video school. I think that's their name of their channel. I forget a lot. That's why I write things down. And I tell you, I'm going to remember to smile even when it hurts. And right now it hurts because I'm live. And I'm live. I'm listed because I wanted to do that, because that's another thing. The gurus keep telling me to leave everything unlisted and don't publish. But how do you go live without publishing? I guess we'll find out in a minute, because I'm going to make this public. I need feedback. If you guys like my videos, say so. If you don't like them, say so. If you think I look crazy today, it's cold outside. And y'all know my car broke down yesterday and I had to go get a rent a car. I had to go rent a car. And the person I knew from back when one of my children graduated is gone. So things are just, happening. Life is life. And they haven't told me anything about what's happening with my car. So, but I bet you one thing they will tell me. It's going to be one plus one thousands of dollars. That's for sure. I tell you that because, like, when you least expect it, things just happen, right? And things are happening on a daily basis. And I can't wrap my head around it. Like yesterday, it was 61 degrees. It was a really nice day, and until of course, my car broke down. But it was a really nice day, right? It was 61 degrees yesterday. Today, you see what I got on? Today, oh, you need the full effect. Let me stand up. Okay, so I have this on. This is my sweater, and I got some stretchy pants on. But anyway, today it is 36 outside. 36. And I just got a weather alert. Hold on a minute. And I just got a weather alert that we're having freezing rain tomorrow. And then it's going back to 60 again. You make that make sense. See, things are happening all around us. Things are happening and they can't be explained. But some things we can't control. And we need to control our FOMO. Okay? We need to control our FOMO. Okay. Anyway, I got to cut this short real quick. Let's go through this. So you got to own your choices without shame. We all get played sometimes, right? But we need to learn from those lessons and do not dwell in regret, or you will be real messed up. Don't do that. Next time, you have to make decisions from wisdom, not desperation, friends. Not desperation. And don't think I don't do it. I do. You see this lipstick I got on? This is MAC, MAC. And this lipstick is expensive, but it looks good. Okay? So, anyway, step 3. I want you to build confidence from action, not purchases. Action, not purchases. The real secret sauce is showing up, doing the work, and being consistent. Being consistent. Confidence isn't about something you buy. You have to actually earn your confidence, you know? But here's my final thought to all of this. Falling for the hype doesn't make you weak. It actually makes you stronger. It actually, unless you're saying stuck in regret, unless you're saying stuck in regret, when you fall for the hype, it just does not make you weak. It actually makes you stronger and you recognize things before you just walk straight on into them. You're not going to walk straight into a brick wall if you've already hit that wall before, right? Same difference. Same difference. So don't stay stuck in regret. And the next time you're tempted to buy this magical whatever, if it's a shortcut to get you to where you want to be, like I want to be like a big name here on YouTube, a big name on TikTok, a big name everywhere. I have so much to offer. Right now, I'm going through some sort of change. Guys know I left my job after 23 years. I'm doing everything new. I'm doing everything out of what? My comfort zone. And you can too. Trust, friends. We can do this together. We can build. You know how I was talking about they were building. Was that here or was that on Facebook? I might be getting that messed up. But anywho, I was going to tell you about the building, the stacks on stacks on stacks. But I might have been talking about that on Facebook. Anyhow, before you buy into your next magical shortcut, you have to ask yourself if it's something that's investing in your future. Are you investing in your future? Or are you just satisfying the now? That's the question. You know, you can't just keep buying these illusions. You can't, because real growth, check this, real growth, that's the secret sauce that nobody's really selling. They're not telling you about real growth. So if you're done buying into all these secret sauces, all these gurus, and you're done chasing all the hype, drop some gems down there in the comments, because guess what? Each and every day here at WhoseTeaTV, we are turning lemons into gems. Each day. Whether you've been here before on this channel, in this space, whether you've been here before or not, each day I come with a message. And I'm trying not to do weekends, but I may post something. But I know I want to be on a schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because it works for me. I hope it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, at least for the next couple weeks until I get used to being live, I am going to be doing a live stream. Like it, share it, subscribe it, don't like it, do something, because by you just sitting and watching every day, I mean, I appreciate it, but I don't know what you're thinking. I have no idea what you're thinking. Say anything. Hello, goodbye, whatever. I don't like your hair today. I don't like that you got the cowl neck on. Whatever. Say something, friends. But as usual, I want to thank all of you brain teasers, tea boxers, mentees for sticking in with me. I mean, we are in our third year here at WhoseTeaTV. We got a lot of things to cover. And, I know I focus on the folks that are over 40, but these life lessons can be applied to any age, really. And some of the things that we discuss here, I wish that there was a channel that actually discussed all these things prior, or maybe there wasn't. I just didn't know because I was stuck in my square, I was stuck in that square for a long time, but now I'm out and I'm here to stay. So each day I promise myself, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I'm going to keep coming live probably more than once a day, to be honest, even if I'm not talking about anything of substance, because I need to get used to being on camera. And maybe I'll share a little nugget with you when I come back later. But for now, I have to go. Excuse me. So keep on sipping, let that tea brew into action, and I will see you after my donut appointment.